Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to use ReactJS for doing WebRTC, like live video call with JavaScript for your web application. Now I'm using ReactJS. You can use any web framework which you like, because the ReactJS code will be very less, more we will concentrate on ReactJS. Now here I have two browsers open. One is Firefox, one is Chrome. And here you can see, once I load my app, there is an ID associated with each and every client that is connected to our application. So for Chrome it is 39, for Firefox it is 77. Now these numbers are generated randomly. These are basically called peer ID. Now if I want to connect to Firefox from Chrome, I need to enter this peer ID. So suppose if I click on, I'll enter this 77 inside my input text field. I'll click on submit. It will ask me for microphone or with camera permission if I haven't granted them already. And once I connect, I will just stop speaking, because given that both of these web apps are on the same laptop, you will get a lot of echo. So yeah, also you don't have to manage your server, that is handled automatically by ReactJS. Again, I'm little worried about how the server part handling occurs, because what if there are too many users and the server goes down? Like, even I didn't really understood how they are doing this server communication, given that I don't fully understand WebRTC. But yeah, it definitely works. So I'll just quickly click on submit. And as you saw, like, I was able to connect from both Firefox and Chrome. Other thing is that I have also tested it with like production builds, given that I'm using Vite, which is React powered. I'm using Vite, and I have created a ReactJS project from Vite, and I did run npm run build after I was finished coding, and deployed this dist folder to Netlify. So Netlify is like helps you to deploy your websites, and it is it has a free tier as well. You don't need to register credit card or debit card. And I just deployed this dist folder to Netlify, and I got a URL, and I opened the URL inside my laptop, and the other URL which I opened was in my, I mean the same URL I opened in my phone as well, and still I was able to connect it. When I tried connecting it with mobile data, there was a little bit of lag. There was a lot of lag actually. So that's why I'm little worried about the server part, how they are exactly handling that. But anyways, it definitely works. Let's get started. So first you will have to install ReactJS inside your package.json using npm install. So you can just do npm install ReactJS, and you should have this dependency. Once you do that, inside app.tsx, now the code is very simple. To generate the peer ID, I have created this function which will help us to generate random peer IDs. But in production website, maybe you can use username or email ID for the user. Like, if you are trying to make a video call application, you will definitely have authentication and authorization, right? So in that case, you can use the email ID of that particular user, because that would be unique. Next, I have created one use state for our peer ID, and I have initialized our peer ID as well. So here you can see that we are randomly creating one peer ID for this particular client. Now this will vary from user to user, this get random ID, but given that this is from 1 to 100, it may happen that two users have the same peer ID. So that's why I'm telling you, don't use this get random ID for production. Use the email ID of the user or something like that. Then for text, this is for the input text on what the user enters inside the input text, like mostly the peer ID of the other user. And here I have kept this remote video ref, and here, as you can see, once this remote video ref has been created, okay, so once this like, this is basically for this HTML video tag which we have. So for that I have created this use ref. Then once we call this peer.open, we get the peer ID, and I'm just setting the peer ID whatever we have got inside our text input field. And then if you do, I mean, it's possible not to use this use state as well, because you already have the peer ID over here. Okay, so basically whatever you pass inside this constructor is the peer ID. So maybe you can just take a JavaScript variable and directly assign it to your peer ID variable. You don't need use state for this, but yeah, just for I mean, just to be extra sure, I'm getting the peer ID back from this peer variable as well and assigning it to our variable set peer ID. Now this bit of stuff is for continuously listening for call, for receiving the call. So suppose if Chrome is calling Firefox, then Firefox will listen for this. So here again we are just doing navigator.media devices, get user media, video is true, audio is true, and then once we get the stream we just do call.answer stream, and here we will get the actual stream. And here I'm just checking if our video ref has been initialized. If yes, then I'm just calling the src object property of our video and setting it to the remote stream. In case of error, we are just logging it to the console. Similarly inside UI part as well. So once we have the peer ID, we just display it inside the paragraph tag. So, and here I have one input text, and whatever the user enters over here, on the button click I get that particular text, which actually is the peer ID of the user whom you are trying to call. And again we do the same thing, get user media, video true, audio true. Once we get the stream, we just call peer.call, pass the peer ID as well as the stream, and once it is successful and if our video element has been initialized, we just display it inside the src object of our video tag. And if you see here, I have just taken a video tag, I have assigned some ref to it, it is autoplay by default, plays in inline, and I have assigned some styling to it. So yeah, that's how easy it is. You can deploy it to Netlify or some other cloud provider as well and try running it on your laptop and ask your friend to visit that URL as well, and I think like it will work. That's for sure. Again, I'm little worried about the server part. I'm not really sure how PRJS handles that, but yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.